Good morning, Pure Peace Life Coaching friends and family. This is Tahira West, CEO and owner of Pure Peace Life Coaching. This morning, I'd like to talk about redemption, two perspectives: the person looking to be redeemed and the person who could be the redeemer and the forgiver, I guess. So let's talk about the person who is looking for redemption. I believe that when somebody commits a crime or they do something that requires forgiveness or to be redeemed, and they're genuinely sorry, I think that is one of the most vulnerable places to ever be in life, because one, you have acknowledged your blunder. You're holding yourself accountable for it. You're not blaming anybody. You're just in this space of, wow, I really did that. You become very, very aware of the impact you've had on the people in your life. You become present to the things that you have lost. You become present to the loneliness and the isolation that you have because of this blunder. And it hurts. So at some point, I think every human being just wants to be forgiven. And beyond forgiven, loved the same way. They don't expect that, but that's what they would like. So to seek redemption, like I said, it's an extremely vulnerable place. The flip side of it is being the redeemer. Now this is tougher. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's tougher, but to be a redeemer, basically somebody's coming to you to ask for your forgiveness. This could be, and I'm going to say some pretty crazy things here, but this is like your rapist coming to ask you for forgiveness, or your somebody who abused your child physically or sexually. Yikes. As these words are coming out of my mouth, I'm like, really? I don't know. And I say, I don't know, like, I don't know if I could forgive somebody for harming my child, or forgive somebody for raping me or murdering somebody that I love. Because I remember when I had two friends. I have a cousin who was killed by a drunk driver, and another one of my friends was murdered. And I remember being so hurt, right? Like, so incredibly hurt. The drunk driver, like, he died also. And I was like, good. And for this guy who, they caught my friend's killer years later. And I was like, I want him to rot in jail. I didn't believe in redemption for him at all. And then hearing my aunt and my friend Matthew's mom say, you gotta forgive. You can't let go. You can't let that eat you. I was like, what? Y'all are crazy. You're like, what are you talking about? No. No. I'm like, y'all are soft. But here I am doing this work. And I'm just like, wow. Would you redeem and forgive somebody if you knew that your redemption and forgiveness would make them a better person? Would you? Would you forgive somebody and give them the grace of redemption if you knew that your grace and your redemption and your forgiveness would turn their whole life around? Would you? Because what happens when you're seeking redemption sometimes and you feel like you won't get it, that leads to a lot of addictions. It could be sex addiction, drug addiction, crime addiction, whatever. Depression, mental illness. There's a lot of things that come along with committing crimes against people who you know, who you do not know, and then you're just looking to be forgiven for it. A lot of times people can't even face themselves, so they just do the easy thing, which is give up. And on the flip side, is the easy thing not forgiving? Is the easy thing to hold on to the pain? I don't know. Maybe it is, you know. I think that I know for a fact, right, that forgiveness holds the key to freedom, because because forgiveness is not for you ever. I mean, it's for you. I'm sorry. It's for you. It's not for the other person, right? It's like, okay, I'm just going to let this go, and I forgive, and that's it. The person doesn't have to be in your life, but just knowing and hearing, like, okay, I forgive you. Okay. You know, that takes it takes an evolved and enlightened and somebody who is down with the divination. I don't know if that's me yet, but that's honestly where I am striving to get to be in a place where I feel like all offenses are forgivable. I'm not there yet. But then I just think about myself and like my kid, for instance. You know, she did something really bad. I would want her to be forgiven. I would want myself to be forgiven. I'd want somebody to have compassion and forgive my friends. I would want that forgiveness. I would want that redemption. You know, there's a lot of people say, like, well, you know, somebody who rapes or murders or sexually abuses a child, it's like, there's no redemption for that. None. Zero. Any pain that they have, they deserve it. I've said those words. And right here, right now, as I'm making this video, I'm just like, wow. How can I say that I am the presence of love if I don't believe some people should be redeemed? Right? And I think that goes for all of us. Whether you say you're a Christian, Muslim, you know, Buddhist, whatever, you can't possibly believe love for everybody and all things if some offenses are excusable and some things are not. Right? That's very human. But I think the next level of humanity, that, you know, that soul level, is getting that we all want love. And somewhere down the line, the person who has committed these crimes, love has escaped them in the worst way. So they felt like they needed to commit whatever crime or cheating or whatever. And they did that. And, you know, some people never, you know, they don't have the guts to face themselves. But the ones who do, should we just leave them hanging? Should we? Do we not owe it to them to just at least listen, hear what they have to say? This is a tough one for me, even as I'm, you know, just getting present to forgiveness and love and redemption. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answers right now. But I want you guys to think about this, you know, like, and please leave comments, right? Like, could you forgive your rapist? Could you forgive your child's abuser? Could you forgive somebody who murdered your child, parent, close friend? Could you? Something to think about, right? So, or I'll say this. Where you can be the presence of love and light, be the presence of love and light. Where you feel like you cannot be the presence of love and light, ask God to give you the presence of love and light. Ask to possess the skills to forgive somebody who really needs it. And ask that one day, if you need that forgiveness, that you will get it. I just want to leave you with that. Like, really, let's think about that today. Your comments would really be appreciated. Like, let's figure this one out together, y'all. I just have I don't know. Yeah. Guys, love each other. Love yourselves. Love humanity. I pray you have a purely peaceful day. You can reach me, www.purepeacelifecoaching.com. This is Tahira West, signing out. Peace.